Alright, yo. I'm here to do another budget deck tech. Alright, again, I just had a random idea and used some of the cards that I had laying around. I had an idea to do my version of a Jund Blitz because I really like Gruul Aggro, and but I did like some of the black-red cards that would have fit really good with that kind of strategy. So once again, it's just a budget homebrew, and like I said, it's just a whole bunch of cards that I just put together from stuff that I had. So these two right here, two Tormented Souls. My version of this deck, you really just beef up. Like, I really like that. What is that? Gruul Rampager. I really like that. How people did that to be like real tricky. So I use stuff like Giant Gross and Titanic Gross and stuff like that. Beef them up, you know. And then two Rakdos Cackler. I thought I had more. Pretty positive I had more. I had a playset, and I don't know where they're at. So two of those, and two Slitherheads. Like, people act like they don't want you for that thing to go in your graveyard, so it's really good to beef that up, because it's not many people block it turn 2. They're just like, I don't want you to get that +1/+1 counter. Okay, well, I'll give it a Titanic Growth and swing for 5. Also, three Rakdos Shred Freaks. If I was a man of money, these would be that Geist, Strangleroot Geist. Probably have 4 of those, actually. Just like I would have 4 Burning Tree Emissaries if I could just go to my locals and grab the 4th one. Which, you know, that works really well. Go with that. Burning Tree. And then, of course, Flint Hoof Boar. You know. And, I really like to pay the 3 for them a lot. Especially if I have a mount now. It's just 3-drop 3/3 with haste. But also, the reason why I wanted to do a Jund version of this deck is because I didn't want my 3-drop to be a Boros Reckoner and have to pay money to get. I mean, I do like the fact that he has the control elements to him and stuff. But I love Dread Mangler. 3/3 haste, scavenge. 2 turns later on the game, I can beef my creature up even more, you know, which is great. Now we'll get into the spells. Alright, I run right now 2 Rancor. Here's this old one, gold edge. But yeah, 2 Rancor. Of course, that would have to be in there with this kind of build. And then,
Sorry.
And then PJ totally being a dick.
Sorry.
Alright, go.
Alright, leave this cat here.
Okay, now I have to edit. Thank you.
You can leave it in. Sorry.
What a dick.
I offended you.
And now there's a cat. Yay! Anyway, 4 Giant Growths. And, you know, of course, beef them up the whole time. And then I run 3 Titanic Growths. 2 +4/+4. That's pretty much taking place of my, the Gore Clan Rampager. The Gore Clan Rampager. Why do I always say Rampager? It's not a word. But that would, if I had that would be in there too. And then 2 Madcap skills at, on pre-release, that was just wrecking it. Everybody was winning, you know, had that 4-turn clock going that nobody could really deal with. So I put that in there, and I would probably have a 3rd one in there too if I could. And then Golgari Charm You know, if I need to make all my creatures indestructible, that works with the massive block. And also, if I just need to do a quick board wipe of somebody's 1/1s that are just annoying, that also works too. You know, and destroy target enchantment also gets rid of O-ring removal. And then I have 2 Sign in Blood. You know, with a fast deck, you need something to help you out. And then 1 Underworld Connections. That also helps out a lot, keeping you at a decent pace. And then I use Black Cat. When it's blocked, you have to discard a card. Alright. And then the lands. Budget lands, but I got lucky. And had some pretty cool friends that gave me a few things they weren't using. Alright, I got 2 Overgrown Tomb, the only shock lands that I own. And then 1 Woodland Cemetery. And then I run 3 Golgari Guildgates. Alright, and then I got these really cheap, just Rootbound Crag. People basically just handed them to me at a F&M. And then 3 Gruul Guildgates. Alright. And then we have 4 Rakdos Guildgates. Just because I'm totally not going to put my Dragon Skull Summons in here. And then we have 2 Swamp, 2 Mountains, and we have 2 Forests. But one of them is shiny, so if you play that, you automatically win the game. It's in the rules. I'm a level 3 judge. I don't know what I'm talking about. If you cast that, you win. Alright, and again, if I had money, and I know this isn't a really expensive card, also if I just had a freaking ride, I'd go grab it. But I would totally run 2 Wolf Runs. Instead, I run a Blood Hall. This helps if you're going up against that control matchup where you just really can't do anything. If you get Blood Hall, then you can just bash in for 2. You douche. You can just bash in for 2 with the land, you know, pay 3 at red and a black and do 2 damage to target player. It's like the opposite of a Nephalia Drown Yard fight, going for life instead of cards. So just bam, 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 bam if I'm getting controlled too quickly, but I'm also keeping to where I'm not dead. Or if I've gotten them down so low, say I've gotten them to 2 and they've managed to kill all of my creatures, and I just draw that and then I bash in for 2 with that. But it's pretty fun and pretty easy to make. But of course, I'm sure there's better builds that I would go with it if I wanted to go more competitive with it. God.